All right, my top five rookie running backs for the 2019 rookie drafts coming out of the NFL draft are: at number one, I have Josh Jacobs, and not necessarily because I believe in his overall talent. He has that first round capital. He has good talent. But overall, really, it's just he has a first round capital. He ended up with the Raiders, which should have a much improved offense this season, with Antonio Brown on the outside. I'm not expecting Antonio Brown to be the same thing he was for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but still Antonio Brown. And that whole offense should take a extra step. And Josh Jacobs is going to be leading the way. They really don't have anything else on that roster. So he's my number one running back. At number two, I have David Montgomery. I like David Montgomery's talent, and he landed with the Bears. And the Bears also have a decent offense. But more than that, they have vacancy with Jordan Howard going over to the Philadelphia Eagles. The only other back on there really is Tariq Cohen, and he's not a thumper. He's not an in between the tackles guy. And David Montgomery really is just a better Jordan Howard that can actually catch, which is what the coach there wants. That's why he got rid of Jordan Howard. He tried to, if you remember, give Jordan Howard the opportunity to catch. At the beginning of the season, he was using him in that role, but just Jordan Howard couldn't do it. So David Montgomery comes in at my number two. And at number three is my favorite running back in this class, Devin Singletary. And you may be asking, well, if he's your favorite running back, why do you have him as your number three guy? Well, he landed in Buffalo. Buffalo's offense is a wait and see. It could be good, it could be bad. But Devin Singletary is my favorite running back in this class. He's super explosive. Yes, I know he's 5'7". Yes, I know he ran a 4.6, and he's around 200 pounds. But he has production, and just go watch his tape. His tape is amazing. I'm not saying you have to pick him. I'm not saying he's a 101. Use ADP to your advantage. In most of my dynasty leagues, I've actually got him in the second round, the top of the second round. So use ADP to your advantage. But Devin Singletary is my favorite running back in here, and I have him ranked number three. My number four guy is Miles Sanders. I believe Miles Sanders has a really good skill set. The reason he's at number four is because he landed with the Eagles, and the Eagles have drafted LaShawn McCoy and Brian Dawkins in the top 30. Those are the running backs they've drafted, and they've all been good. LaShawn McCoy, Brian Dawkins. The problem is the coach there loves RBC, running back by committee. So we'll have to see and wait what happens. At the very least, he'll be used, so you get fantasy points out of him. But we don't know if he's going to be used as a primary role, which is what's important in fantasy. If he can take that role and the coach actually lets him take it, but I doubt it, at least not the first year. So he's my number four. At number five, we have Darrell Henderson. Darrell Henderson, I know a lot of people were excited about him. I even saw a lot of people have them as their number one. I think Darrell Henderson has an excellent tape. He breaks off a lot of runs. He is just landing as a backup to Todd Gurley, which I know Todd Gurley has some knee problems, and who knows, he may be injured and Henderson could take that role, but at the same time, we just don't know. it's a really big risk to try to pick. If you're gonna pick him with, I'll say like anywhere from 107 beyond, and you just want to take a swing and see if you can hit it, go for it. But I don't usually like banking on injury for my guys, but I do like Darrell Henderson, and he's my top five, my number 5. For more videos, please subscribe, and welcome to G Nation.